Have a good day, everyone. I am Kunujina Polonio from BPED 3. Before we start our discussion, let's proceed first to our learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, the students should be able to first understand the history of volleyball, define the basic skills in volleyball, and perform the basic skills of volleyball. Overview of the volleyball game. Volleyball game played by two teams, usually of 6 players on a side, in which the players use their hand to bat ball and forth over a high net, trying to make the ball touch the court within the opponent's playing area. It can be returned. To prevent this, a player on the opposing team bats the ball up and toward a teammate before it touches the court surface. The teammates may then volley it backs across or bat it to a third teammate who volleys it across the net. A team is allowed only 3 touches of the ball before it must be returned over the net. So, ang paglalaro ng volleyball game ay nilalaro siya ng dalawang team at sa dalawang team na yon meron tayong tig 6 players. Ang paglalaro ng volleyball ay ginagamitan siya ng kamay para matouch natin yung bola papunta sa kabilang court o kaya sa opponent o kaya sa court ng kalaban. History of volleyball. William G. Morgan, who created a volleyball game, and born on January 23, 1870 in Lockport, New York, USA. He died on December 27, 1942. He later carried out his undergraduate studies in Springfield College in Massachusetts in 1892. And then he pursued a career in physical education at YMCA after graduation. In 1895, Morgan invented a sport named Mintonette in Holyoke, Massachusetts. It is a less vigorous but still requires significant athletic skills. While watching Morgan demonstrate the game to his students, Dr. Alfred S. Halted suggests the sports be renamed volleyball, as the object of the game was to volley the ball back and forth over the net. Si Dr. Alfred S. Halted ang nagsuggest ng name na volleyball. The sports of volleyball has 2 Olympic disciplines. These are the volleyball and beach volleyball. Volleyball made its Olympic debut at the 1964 in Tokyo, and while the beach volleyball made its Olympic debut in Atlanta in 1996. The International Olympic Committee adopted volleyball as a non-Olympic sport in 1949. The 6 basic skills in volleyball. First one is setter. A setter's main job is to set spikers. This is done by waiting for a teammate to pass the ball to them. Setter position is considered to be the most important position in volleyball. The setter basically runs the team's offense. Ang main job nito ay iset sa spiker yung bola o kaya sa mga kasama niyang teammates. The second is spiker. A spiker or attacker is a player that attacks a ball over the net. The spiker is a front row player and their main job is to spike balls at the net down into the opponent's court. Ang spiker ay isang strategy na ginagamit para tirahin pabalik yung bola sa court ng kalaban. Ang trabaho ng spiker ay tirahin pababa yung bola sa court ng kalaban. Third, passer. A passer is a player that passes the ball up to the setter. The better a passer is able to pass, the easier it for the setter to set the spiker, which results in a better attack by the spiker, and the more likely the ball is hit down into the opponent's court for a point. Ang passer, ito yung pagpapas ng bola sa setter. Tapos si setter naman, siya yung magse-set ng bola sa spiker. Para si spiker naman, titirahin niya yung bola pabalik dun sa court ng kalaban. Fourth, digger. A digger is a defensive player that passes the ball up to the setter. The digger is skilled at digging hard, driven spikes, and chasing down off-speed shots, attacks by the opponent. Ang main job ng digger ay magdig ng bola na tinira ng spiker ng kalaban para mabuhay ulit yung bola. And lastly, server. The server is the player on the team that puts the ball into play to start the rally. The player that understand how to play volleyball the best are typically the best server on the team. Yung server, siya yung nagsisimula ng game sa court.